Welcome back to my video series on patching the gigantic generative Polykrell. Last time around we looked at how I was able to patch in the Doepfer polyphonic system, adding a ton more cables to my giant patch, but also giving us a lush sounding polysynth sounding 4-voice twin oscillator polyvoice that plays along with the rest of our Krellberg patch. Kind of a Frankenstein's monster between something like Prophet 5 and Todd Barton Buchla Easel, if you will. So I just wanted to give you a brief overview of how it is that I'm getting that voice to come in and out of the mix. So as the Krellberg plays through its multiple sequences that are controlling it in the background and creating its form, the Doepfer poly system will come and go periodically depending on what it's programmed to do. And this is how I do that. So here is our Doepfer A155 sequencer and trigger module. And so it is supplying two 8-step sequences that are running various parts of our patch. In particular, the 155 is running the volume of the counterpart voice and the volume of the melody. I'm also using the triggers to do things. So these top triggers are all turned on. So they output what's essentially another clock signal that drives some of the other sequencers in the chain. The bottom gates are what I'm using to control whether or not we're hearing the Doepfer poly system or not. So the way this Doepfer is designed, if the switch is in the middle, it's not doing anything, like this one here is in the middle. Step 4, so it's not outputting anything. If it's flicked up, then it's outputting from the 3rd trigger output, and if it's flicked down, it's outputting a full-length, step-length gate from the 4th output. So I'm using that gate, and I'm shooting it all the way across the modular. I'm shooting it all the way across the modular to this Doepfer quad ADSR. And the way that the quad ADSR is designed, I only need one gate that comes in. It's normalized to all 4 of them. And so when that gate goes high, then all 4 of these ADSRs fade in and stay high. And you can see I've got a little bit of release set on them. So when the gate drops low, then all of these will close down slowly, and that high gate that we're seeing is what's coming from the Doepfer A155. And we'll probably see it. Yeah, we'll see it shut down on our next step that's coming up, and then we'll hear the poly. There it goes. So now it's fading out. So then that creates a fade out for all 4 voices of the Doepfer poly, and I did that simply by patching the output of all four, each of the outputs from all four of those ADSRs into what's normally the velocity, the four velocity inputs on the A132-8 VCA polyphonic VCA that's designed for the poly system. And so that's a good way to control this and to bring it in and out whenever I need it. One of the other options that I've also got is to use a sequencer with variable voltage and then control the volume of these voices in this way as well. For this particular patch, I didn't really feel like I needed separate volumes for them all, so then what I did is I just patched here so that I would have a gate that comes on and a gate that comes off. So it's a simple way to bring this in and out of the mix. So I've got a bit of automatic mixing going on here as well. Thanks again for all your support. Thanks again to my Patreons. Please consider joining my Patreon to help me make more videos and some more music. And please like and subscribe my videos. Thanks so much. Again, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.